Good morning, you guys. So today we'll be using some of our resistance bands to work the glutes and the rest of the body as well. What I want you to start with first, if you have a resistance band, is to draw from here and directly behind your head. And then all I want you to do is add a little bit of a rotation here. So left and right. Inhale and exhale. Now keep your shoulders nice and open. And then from here, draw it away and pull right back up and in. So I want you to think about creating as much space as you can here in the back part of your body. You don't have to shrug your shoulders, but keep a little bit of resistance on that band. Let's just rewind it. We're going to bring it right down and then pull right back up and in. Now, if we're doing something and you feel like you need to take a break and stretch, please feel free. Always listen to yourself. There's a difference between feeling like a muscle is being worked and that it's really just not working for you and that it's hurting you. So I want you to open up from here, drop your resistance band for a moment and rotate through. And let's create a little bit of space here along the side. If I can look to that opposite corner, I will. If not, I can look in the direction without shrugging the shoulders. Take that nice inhale and sink the energy directly down. And then follow through and open. So I want to line up those hips. And then from here, I want you to try to collapse into that leg. So from here, this works great. If I can take my hand further, I'm going to reach and open and revolve that triangle. Nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. I'm going to rotate back to that triangle. Push up through the back leg. And then just rotate. So heel on the instep, lined up, shoulders back. Nice big breath here. Inhale. I can look to that opposite corner. I can look to the same corner as the hand. And then from here, open and lengthen. Nice big breath in. Now I'm going to revolve that triangle once again. If I can't come all the way, I'll just line it up. And then I'll open if I can. Nice deep breath here. And then go ahead and open that back up once again. Very good, you guys. Now let's open up the legs and create as much space as we can right down to the center. I'm going to go ahead and come down the legs. If I have the flexibility, I'm going to walk the hands away from me. I want to reach as far away as I can. I can also use a chair here and lengthen that spine. I want you to think about ways that you create the most amount of space in your body. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to start on the ground first today, you guys. And what I want you to do first is think about, so a few of the different kicks that we do would be, one would be an attitude kick and one would be an arabesque. And the difference being an attitude kick is when my knee is bent. So I'm working on the rotation and I'm bending my knee. An arabesque is when my leg is straight. Okay, so the only difference is a straight leg or a bent knee. So as we go through some of these moves, those angles are important because I can access different parts of my glutes. So to make those kicks stronger, there's a few exercises I can do lying on my stomach. So the first thing we're going to start with is lengthening the arms and the legs, taking a nice deep breath in from here. I want to make sure that my neck is neutral. I want you to imagine here that you have a little butterfly underneath your belly. And you want it to stay happy and alive, so you don't want to squish it. You really want to pull that belly button in as much as you can and access that core. All right, so nice deep breath in from here. And what I want you to do is lift up your right arm and your left leg. Now pull that belly button in tight. You don't want to squish the butterfly, and then switch to the other side. Now make sure the neck is in neutral, reach nice and long, left and right. Exhale. And inhale. Now watch that your neck stays in one line with your spine, you guys. Reach and lengthen. and open. Exhale, reach and switch. Now keep your glutes super tight. Reach to those fingers, reach to the toes, opposite arm and leg, you guys, 4 more times. Now it's very easy to let your abdominal muscles sink in this. So be mindful that you're pulling that belly button into the spine. 1 more time, both sides, you guys. Reach and relax for a moment. I'm just gonna look over my right side and look over my left side. Now I'm gonna lengthen those arms, and then what we're gonna do here is we're just going to try to lift up the lower part of the body. Now having my arms in front of me can make this challenging. So what I like to do is take the hands underneath the hip flexors, relax my neck in neutral, and that leverage gives me just an inch or so to be able to lift a bit higher. If this doesn't work, I can lift up one leg, and then I can lift up the other. So I'm gonna take a nice deep breath in from here, lift, tap the heels, and place it back down. Lift, tap the heels, and release. Now really squeeze your glutes as tight as you can. Contract the quadriceps, lift, tap, release, lift, and tap, release, and lift, and tap, release, and lift, and tap. Let's do this one more time, you guys. Lift, tap, and rest. Take your hands back underneath. Look to your right. Look to your left. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to come back to our right, left, but we're going to add just a little bit of a lift with the upper body. I want you to take a nice deep breath in from here. Exhale, right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg, and reach. If I can lift up both, great. If not, I can just lift up the upper body, or I can just lift up the lower body. Here we go. Right, left, reach, right, left, reach, right, left. Now we're going to go left, right, left, right, reach, left, right. Really activate that core, you guys. Squeeze your glutes. This is not easy, right? Left, one more, right, left, and rest it. Look to your left side. Inhale, exhale, other side. Now from here, I'm going to gently push up, reach through the crown of my head, squeeze the glutes nice and tight, and then I'm going to draw that energy back and reach my fingertips as far away from me as I can. Now I really want to relax those hips down as low as I can. Take a great big breath in here, you guys. And then I want you to go ahead and lift back into a downward facing dog. I'm going to lengthen and reach out of my hamstrings. Take a great big breath in. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to take a moment here and lengthen my left leg. I'm going to try to reach up and out of my hip flexor and rotate and look to that left corner. My right heel comes down. If I need to modify, I can come down to my elbows. This can be a lot of work just to hold myself up. And then we're going to switch to the other leg. So reach up and out of that hip flexor. Look underneath the armpit. Relax that heel. Inhale. Exhale. Back to that center. Drop to those knees one more time. Fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on that rotation of that hip. So what we're going to do is come to the side with our long resistance band. Okay? So I'm just going to take it around my right foot. If I'm lying on the left side, it's on the top leg. Now I have a few different choices. I can tuck that elbow in and I can stay up tall here, and I can work this circle from this position. I can come down from here and rest my hand on my head, but I don't want to let my obliques collapse. Or I can come all the way down here, keep any tension out of my neck and focus on lifting up through the oblique. Now, I personally like this position the best, but I want you to listen to yourself to what feels best for you. You're gonna pike your feet so they're not directly in one line. They're slightly angled so you can see your toes just glancing right down. Now I'm gonna take that nice deep breath in from here. And then I'm gonna lift up my foot just so that it is hip height, okay? I'm really pulling this band in as much as I feel comfortable. And I want you to just start with a tiny circle. So now think about creating a little bit of space in the hip, but keeping the core nice and engaged. So I'm not moving the rest of the body, just that leg. 4 more, abdominal muscles in, 3, 2, now rewind it. Keep it small, 1, 2, nice and easy, you guys, 4, 6, you're welcome to add ankle weights to this if the resistance band is not enough. And then just give it a quick little break. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to the center. We're gonna come a little bit bigger with the circle, but it's gonna come again from hip height and then just about to my shoulder. And then from here right back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, without letting anything move, you guys. 5, 6, 7, contract and push that heel. 8, 9, and 10. Relax for a second. We're gonna rewind that circle. Lift it up. Again, circle. 1, 2, watch your shoulder. We don't want anything moving. We're keeping that movement from the hip down into that leg. My bottom foot is really grounding. 3 more. 1, 2, 1 more, and 3. Give it a rest, you guys. Draw your knee in for a moment. This is how you can give yourself a stretch. I can open up to a T and just draw that knee across. Inhale and exhale. Very good, you guys. 1 more time now. Circles are not easy when we do it with the arms or the legs. You're accessing both assisting and dominant muscles to do this. So take a nice deep breath in, you guys. Now I'm gonna come as high as I comfortably can without letting my shoulder and my body move. So I'm gonna hold everything steady and circle back. 1, exhale, 2. You can make this circle as big as you want to, but you need to be able to control it so the rest of the body doesn't move, you guys. 4, close your eyes if it helps. 5, pull that belly button in tight. 6, really create that space through that hip flexor. Rotate it behind you 1 more time now. And then give it a quick little rest. Very good, you guys. Now we're just gonna go ahead and rotate forward. Take that nice inhale. Here we go. Now bring it back and lengthen. 1, inhale, exhale, 2. Try to increase the range of motion. If you feel your shoulder is moving, pull it back just a little bit, you guys. 5, I don't know about you, but I'm really feeling this. 3, exhale, 2, 1 more, and 1. Very nice, you guys. I'm gonna come onto my back here for a moment, lengthen that leg. It's still the resistance band, still in that leg. I'm just gonna open it up to the side and create a nice big stretch right here. Think about 90-degree angle between your leg if you can, between one leg and the other. I'm gonna flex my foot, make sure the resistance band is in the center. Take that nice deep breath in, square up the hips, and then draw that leg up, switch hands, and then you're gonna bring it across. Now this is where it can get to be a little bit intense. If I need to bend my knee and then lengthen, I can. If I can keep that leg straight and it needs to be down here, that's fine. If I can lift it up, this is up to you. You know where your body is. You can bend and lengthen. You can come up higher, or you can really lengthen. Now, you're trying to create as much space as you can down your IT band from that hip, rotating over to the side, and then lift that back up. Now from here, you guys, I'm gonna lengthen the leg and pull that belly button in. So from here, as I add a scissor kick, I'm gonna go ahead and interlace my fingers, and I can come halfway down with one leg and then the other. I can drop from here that left leg and just lift and lower the right if I want to. Now, if I can do that scissor kick from here, exhale, 1, switch, 2, Now engaging that core, pulling that belly button in, lengthening those legs, you guys. Create as much space here in the legs and through that hip flexor. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. One more time now. 1 and relax it, you guys. Fantastic. I'm going to roll over to my side, and all we're going to do is just do that same thing on the other side. Okay, so from here, top foot. Ideally, the resistance band is in the center of the foot. The more that I hold this taunt, the less chance there is of that's going to fling off. So again, I can come down here if this is good. I can prop myself up, or I can pop all the way up. Any way that feels best for you guys. Make sure that you pike your feet, buns to the back, abdominal muscles in. Hold strong here and circle nice and small. So relax your neck and lift up your oblique, you guys. 3. Don't let anything else move. 4. Keep it right in that glute. 5 and 6. Belly button tight. 7 and 8. 2 more. 9. Now rewind it. 1 and 2. Keep it small. 3 and 4. Fantastic job, you guys. 6, 7 and 8. 2 more. 9. And give that a quick little rest. Generally, the first time, nice and easy. Now from here, I'm going to relax that shoulder back, make sure that belly button's pulled in, and I'm going to lift again to hip height. I'm going to come to that shoulder and then sweep it back down, but being very mindful that the rest of the body isn't moving. I'm really trying to ground that bottom foot, circle back, contract the quadriceps, keep that shoulder in one space. 5 more, you guys. 5 and 4. Pull the belly button tight. 3 and 2. One more time, and give that a quick little rest. Very nice, you guys. Now we're going to rewind it. Ready? Lift it up hip height. 1 and 2. Now you decide. 3. How much resistance you have with that band. 5 and 6. Don't forget, pull your belly button and lift up your oblique. 3 more. 1 and 2. One more time, you guys. And rest it. Fantastic. Now that last one here, this is the one that really gets us. We're going to pull that belly button in. Again, come to that hip height. Now it is up to us how far back we can go, being mindful of the core, taking that nice deep breath in and not letting the shoulder move. Here we go. 3, tummies tight now. 4, every inch of those buns and hips, you guys access it. 5 more. 4, 3, and 2. Don't let the rest of the body move. And relax it. Wonderful job, you guys. Last 10 coming forward. Then those hips will be nice and warm. Here we go. 1. Keep it strong. Keep everything engaged. 2. Inhale back. Exhale forward. 3. Keep the oblique lifted. 4, 5, and 6. Great job, you guys. 7. I see you lifting that leg nice and high. 8. You got this. 2 more. 9. One more time. And 10. Fantastic. I'm going to bend that knee, open it up, take a nice deep breath in. Fantastic work, you guys. We're going to rotate onto our back here, lengthen that leg. Now I'm just going to go ahead and open it here to the left side. So I'm going to try to keep this right leg grounded. If it doesn't work, I can bend the knee. Ideally, though, I'm trying to keep this nice and open and anchor so that I have more space that I can create in my hips. Now it's up to me how high I can lift this leg to that 90-degree angle. I'm going to take that nice inhale, flex the right foot, flex the left foot, make sure the resistance band is in the center, and then go ahead and draw that leg up, switch hands, and then very carefully bring it across. If you start to go about here and go, yeah, that's just too much. Bend the knee in and try with the bent knee. See if you can lengthen and bend. See if you can keep it straight. It's a lot here, so you decide what works best. I'm anchoring from here, that left arm out, and creating as much space between that left fingertip and that left foot that's over to the right side. Nice deep breath in. Back to that center here, you guys. Now, Lengthening those legs for the scissor. If I need to anchor my bottom leg, I can still access the core by lifting that top leg. Now I'm going to take that nice inhale, hold it in tight, and drop and lift. 1 and 2. Now continue to keep your quadriceps contracted, and it's up to you how low you go. If you can, as you drop your legs, squeeze your glute to make sure your back stays protected. 4 more. 4, 3, and 2. One more time, you guys. 1, and relax it. Fantastic job, you guys. Go ahead from here. Let's take off that resistance band for a moment and give yourself a nice big hug. So all I want you to do here is just imprint your spine. Take a nice inhale. If I can't hold underneath my knees, I can try to give my knees a hug. I can take one knee at a time. Find ways to be able to create space in your body that works for you. If I can, I'm going to grab onto those feet into that happy baby pose here. And I'm going to go ahead and slowly rotate side to side. Very important, you guys, as we strengthen, to continue to stretch and create space in the body. We don't want bulky muscles that can't move. We want long, lean muscles that have lots of flexibility and space in them. I'm going to draw those legs up, lengthen. If I can grab onto my toes, I will, cats, or right underneath the knees. And then I'm just going to allow the legs to open to the side. If I can grab onto the toes, I'm going to shoot the energy out of my heels, contract the quadriceps, and insert that spine. Deep breath in, you guys. Deep breath out. Fantastic. Lift it back up. Bend your knees. Now, we're going to use our small resistance band, you guys. If it is easier for you to put this on when you're on the floor and then come up, you can do that. Or you can try it from standing with a chair, okay? So it's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead from here and take that resistance band very carefully and bring it around both of my ankles. Okay? Now, if I need to use a chair or a wall while I do this, it can be very, very helpful. So I will show you. I have a chair here. This can really help me with my stability so that I can stand up nice and tall and really access and push that leg as far as I can, using the muscle to their fullest potential without feeling like, well, I gotta also work on my balance. Now, if I want to, I can do both of those things at once. So I'll do it both ways. So I'm gonna stand up nice and tall. All we're gonna do first is lengthen the leg and just lift and come forward without letting it fling back. Keep a little resistance. Here we go. 1, 2. Now, if I wanna do that without using the chair, 3, 4, 5, 6. Contract the quadriceps. 7. If you feel like the chair is more helpful and you can really work that muscle, you decide. 2 more. 2 and 1. Quick little rest. Roll out your hips and rewind. Now all we're going to do is come to that side. Now from here, I'm going to lengthen to that side, really anchor through that right. 1. Now this one I find helpful to use a chair because what happens is I try to lift, my body wants to move. So I'm going to hold everything steady, squeeze and push. Anchor from here. 5 more. 5, 6, try it here. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, one more time. And 10. Now we're just going to kick to the back, you guys. I'm going to try to kick directly behind me. If this is helpful, I'll use the chair and then squeeze that glute and lift. Now nice and tall. I don't want to let the upper body come forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Now really squeeze, you guys, that glute, protect your back. 7, 8, and 9. One more time. And 10. What you're going to notice is the standing leg starts to get fatigued. So when I stand on one foot, I use my assisting muscle, and I'm using that glute medius at the top of my glutes, you guys, which is why it can be really challenging. It's not a muscle that we use that often, except for here, okay? And when you stand on one leg, it's a struts. So now what we're going to do, you guys, is create a half moon. So I'm going to go ahead and come forward, come back directly behind me, and then bring it back up. That's 1. So shoulders back, belly button in. I understand maybe the band barely moves. You can do this without resistance. You can do this with ankle weights if you prefer. 3. Now keep that upper body nice and tall. 4. Squeeze back. 5. Abs in. 6. Half moon. 7. And 8. And 9. One more time, you guys. And 10. And relax it. Wonderful job. Open up those hips. And rewind it. Now, all we're going to do before we switch to the other side is we're going to come from the half moon behind us and bring it forward and then start back at the back. So shoulders back, if this is helpful. I face the chair, but I can only come half to the front, so I prefer you to come to the side if you can. Here we go. 1. Tummy's tight. 2. Now you create as much space as you can here, guys. 3. Engage that core. 4. So I got the standing leg activated. I'm lengthening and opening and creating as much space as I can, you guys. Last 3. And 2. One more time now. And 1. Wonderful job, you guys. Open up those hips. Rewind it. And then go ahead, punch it out. Right down the side. Okay, so now we're going to switch to the other side. If need be, I have my chair close by. The first 10, you guys, straight to the front and right back. So shoulders back, belly button in. Use the chair if you need to. Work your balance. 1, 2, 3. I'm not just letting it come back 4. I'm trying to resist that. Stand up tall. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more times, you guys. 9. 1 more. And 10. Fantastic. Now we'll go ahead and roll the hips 1 time. Roll them back. Now we're just going to come to that side. We're watching that we're not rotated to the side. We're standing as tall as we can and rotate. 1 to that side. 2. Left. 3. Take a second. Squeeze. 4. 5. You got your glute minimus here. 6. Working that side. 7. Exhale. 8. 2 more times. 9. 1 more time. And 10. Fantastic job, you guys. Rotate and rewind. Now we're going to come directly behind us, okay? So belly buttons in, shoulders back. Squeeze behind you. If this is helpful, I use the chair or the wall. 1, 2, and 3. I'm not leaning forward. 4. Exhale. 5. Squeeze and left. 6. If you really feel this in that back, you want to stop the movement with your glute. 7, 8. So squeeze here, you guys. 9. 1 more time. And 10. Very nice. Standing leg gets a little bit of attention that already worked with the resistance band, so this side can be a little bit harder. Now, we're going to go ahead and create that half moon. So I'm going to draw the leg forward and rotate it back and rotate it forward. Here we go. 1. Now I'm trying to stand up as tall as I can. 2. Open. And 3. This is when it can be very helpful. 4. To have something that you can hold on to. 5. So you can really push and lengthen. 6. Stabilizing here. 7 with the left. 8. 2 more times, you guys. 9. 1 more now. And 10. Wonderful job. Open up the hips and rewind it. Now we're going to take that leg behind us and just rewind the motion. So leg behind, shoulders back, belly button in. 1 and 2 and 3. Stand up as tall as you can, you guys. 4. Contract the quadricep. 5. Awesome job. 6. Stand tall. 7 and 8. You got this. 2 more. 9. 1 more. And 10. Wonderful job, you guys. Go ahead and remove this crazy resistance band. All right, and let's open it up from here. Create some nice space in those hips. And then I want you to rotate here towards the left corner. Now, if I find this stretch hard, I can use the chair here and I can lean on it and then rotate. Take that nice deep breath in. And then I can rotate to that other side. Take a great big breath in, you guys. and a nice big breath out. Okay, so let's work a little bit more here on the posture standing tall. Now, I'm going to take the resistance band and fold it in half. My shoulders are going to come back. I'm going to step back just a little tiny bit so that we have complete access here. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to stand up as tall as you can. If this movement does not work for me, then I can draw the band in front of me. So what I'm going to do from here is reach to that corner, pull right down, squeeze my shoulder blades together, and I'm going to extend and pull. Now I want you to think about squeezing your scapula together. So right here, I'm going to stand really tall, work on the posture, think the crown of the head reaching toward the ceiling. Now, even if this is here, I'm standing up tall, but will come right into that chest. Exhale, 5, 6, and 7. Push it out, you guys. 8, stand up tall. 9, one more. Now let's pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Roll back. Take from here, your right foot forward, lengthen. I'm going to take that resistance band if I can, bring it right over that foot, and just draw my chin towards my toe. So I'm really going to open up that hamstring, push those hips back. So if I'm here, I'm lengthening and opening. I can use the arm to really lengthen that leg. Take a nice inhale. Now I'm just going to switch to the other foot. Bring that back from here. Lengthen, contract, nice flat back. Inhale, exhale. Very nice, you guys. Okay, so back to the back one more time. This time, as I draw those arms up, I'm going to come down, out, up, down, out, and up. Here we go. So shoulders back, belly button in. Down, out, in, up. Now watch your posture. The second I do this, and this comes behind me, the upper body wants to hinge. If it doesn't work, I come directly in front of me. Keep the abdominal muscles nice and tight, you guys. If you can, bring it behind you. Open up through your chest. 4 more. 4 and 3. Stand up super tall, you guys. 2. One more time. And 1. And let that go, you guys. Fantastic. Now, if you have a stool or a chair, this can be helpful for this move. All right, so what we're going to do here, facing my chair, I'm going to roll my shoulders back and pull my belly button in. I can do this from the floor if I have the flexibility to touch the floor. If I can't touch the floor from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lengthen my spine, take a nice deep breath in. If I can, I'm here. I'm out of stool or I'm here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to first bend from the hip, bend from the knee, and come up on the tippy toe. Okay, so first bend from the hip, bend from the knee, and then as I come up, I'm going to lengthen and lift my leg to the side. So this is what it will look like. I'm going to come hip, knee, side kick. Okay, so shoulders back, belly button in, bend, knee, side kick. Ready? Here we go. Hinge, bend, lift, side. Hinge, bend, lift, side. Hinge, bend, lift, side. Hinge, bend, lift directly out to that side, you guys. Hinge, bend, lift. Hinge from the hip, bend from the knee, lift back up, and squeeze. 3 more. Hip, knee, lift. 2 more. Hip, knee. Now 1 more time, you guys. Hip, knee, and lift. Very nice. Now we're going to switch to the other side. So I'm going to pull that belly button in, roll those shoulders back. Take a nice inhale. Hip, knee, lift, and squeeze. Hinge, knee, lift, lengthen. Hinge, knees, lift, lengthen. As I try to hinge from this side, hinge here, bend the knee. As I lift the leg, I'm trying to resist that motion to want to come all the way to the side. Hinge, lift, squeeze. Hinge, knee, lift, squeeze. Hinge, knee. I come up on my tippy toes for a second, lift it. Hinge, bend the knee, lift back up. Hinge, bend the knee, lift back up. 3 more, you guys. Hinge, knees, lift. 2 more times now. Hinge, knee, lengthen. 1 more time now. Hinge, knee, lift, and lengthen. So now, we're talking about the different angles and the kicks that we can use. Now, I am not a trained ballerina. I do know the difference between an arabesque and an attitude kick that we talked about. So, as I come here, you guys, and I'm working first on my arabesque. You see a ballerina, they're standing nice and tall, their arms are open to the side, they look very statuesque, and all they do is take that leg straight and bring it behind. Okay? That is an arabesque. So I'm going to stand up nice and tall, draw the arms open, and then squeeze. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now I'm going to really stabilize here. Pull that belly leg in. 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 8. 2 more times, you guys. 9. 1 more time. And 10. Now all we're going to do is switch legs. Nice and tall. So you can see how that extension that we practiced at the beginning can be helpful to increase the range of motion. So take that deep breath in, nice and tall. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Squeeze. 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Give that a little bit of a break, you guys. Roll the hips and rewind it. Now, let's practice the attitude. This time, we're going to add a little bend in our knee. So as I come forward here, I'm going to rotate and take my foot. My left foot's going to come to the back of my knee. I'm going to come up for a second on my tippy toe if I can, and I'm going to keep that knee bent and open. So it's a rotation of my hip. It's not just a bend of my knee. That's my donkey kick. If I can, rotate my hip here and lift it. That's an attitude kick. If I can't do that, I can do this move, which is fine. So I'm going to come from here, hinge, take that ankle right into that knee, drop, and lift with the knee bent. Drop, and lift. So if I can, tippy toe, that's too much pressure. I can stay right here without having to move. Hinge, and open. External rotation of that hip, you guys. Lift that knee open. Keep it bent. Now you're accessing a different part of your glute here. Take that nice inhale, nice exhale. Take a second and squeeze. 2 more. And 2, 1 more. And 1. Give that a rest and lengthen it, you guys. Take a nice inhale and a big exhale. Soften those knees. Now all we're going to do is rotate and take that other leg and lift it up. So from here, external rotation. Take it from into that back part of that knee. Drop, keep the knee open, bend it. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, tippy toe if it works. 4, if not, 5. I'm going to keep that nice and steady. 6. Lift up and out, you guys, of that glute minimus. Squeeze it up there. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Give that a rest, you guys, and open it up again. Fantastic. Now, if I choose to add resistance to this next little move, I can. It's not necessary though. So I'm going to go ahead from here. We're going to do a little bit of jumping jacks. If that's enough for me, to do a regular jumping jack, then I'm not going to add resistance. And especially if the resistance band is just too tight and it doesn't want to come up above the knees. I've been searching for the best resistance band, you guys. I know that the green ones work great for the ankles, but I know that they can be really hard for the quads. So trying to find that perfect one. So now from here, shoulders back, belly button in. If it doesn't work for me to jump, I'm just going to step tap. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if I can, I'm going to make it big. 2, 3, 4. Now I have that resistance going on here with the legs. It can be really challenging. Take the band off if it doesn't work, you guys. Here we go. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give that a quick little rest. Roll back, roll forward. Okay, so now from here, I'm just going to open up one side and then the other. So I'm going to go side to side. Now, we don't really get to access these muscles very often, you guys. So as I stand, I'm working the assisting muscle, which is that medius along the top. And then as I kick, I got the minimus working on the side. Now, these are both assisting muscles, not easy. 4 more. 4, 3, stand up tall, 2, 1 more both sides. Now, back to the jack, shoulders back, belly button in. 1, 2, 3. Abs in now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 20 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You guys got this 10 more times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick little rest. Now, front to back. So I can do an arabesque kick to the front, arabesque kick to the back. Hold out, nice deep breath in. Front, back, front, back. Engage the abdominal muscles, squeeze the buns. 4, too much with resistance, drop it. 5, 6, squeeze your quadricep. 7, 8, standing leg, accessing, assisting muscle. 1 more now. Rest it up. You should feel by about 10 that that starts talking to you. So if it doesn't, feel free to add ankle weights or to do more, okay? So shoulders back, belly button in. Front, back. 1. Trying to stand up as tall as I can here. 2. I'm engaging the core. Nice deep breath in. Squeezing the glute every time I come back. Protecting my back. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And 1. Wonderful job. Third round, you guys, right here, shoulders back. Here we go. Does not work. I step tap it up. Very nice, you guys. Shoulders back. Keep that resistance band on if you want. If not, take it off. 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 10 more times. Keep your core nice and tight. Don't shrug your shoulders. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Give that a rest, you guys. Now, I can keep the resistance band up here. If I'm using it, I could also take it by my ankles. It is going to be a little bit easier if the resistance band does not cut off circulation in your leg. Otherwise, you take it onto your ankles. You're going to stand up really tall. Again, hold the arms out to the side. I'm going to go ahead and just add a little circle to the corner. 1, 2, stand up tall, zip up your rib cage. 3, squeeze your glute. 4, 5, from the side. 6, I'm trying to avoid this. Oh my God, these stupid circles, right? So standing nice and tall. 8, 9, and 10. I'm just keeping it behind. Now I'm just going to round it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Access to that glute max here, and really trying to lift the buns. Exhale, squeeze. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to switch to the other side. Shoulders back, belly button in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Nice deep breath in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more times. 9. 1 more. And rest. Fantastic job, you guys. I'm going to lengthen from here for a moment. Add up the side of my legs just a bit. Come as far forward as I can. If I need to use the chair here, I'm going to lengthen and reach. Create that nice space along my spine. Take that big inhale, big exhale. Okay, so now I'm going to try to come front to back, you guys. Now I can do this without resistance, not necessary. Imagine a jogging motion, and then you'll take 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, if I lean forward, not going to be able to extend the leg back as much. Here we go. 20 more. 2, 4, 6. Far back as you feel comfortable. 10 more. 2, 4, 6, 8. Give that a quick little rest again. Reach for the sky. Spread the wings. Grab your resistance band. Now we got a double trouble here. So, shoulders back, belly button comes in. I'm going to go ahead and take this right in front of me. Pull right into that chest. Right back in front of me. Now 1, I'm going to walk my feet out as far as I can. 1, 2. If this is fine, 3. I'm going to try my attitude. 4, with my knee open. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull the belly button tight. 9. Now from here, I'm going to pulse it. 1, 2, 3. If the balance is hard enough, I'm not going to add the resistance to this. 3 more. 2, and 1. Give that a rest, you guys. Roll back. Roll forward. Open it up now. So if I just want to do this, I'm going to use a chair and lift. If my legs are done, my buns are done, then I'm just going to focus here. So shoulders back, belly buttons in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Strengthen your scapula so you can stand up super tall. Great posture, you guys. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give that a little bit of a rest. Roll back. We're going to come back to our front to back. Some nice deep breath in. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm going to take my hips a little bit here and rotate them one side and then the other. So I'm keeping a little bit of resistance here and then just trying to rotate those hips. Inhale, exhale. I could lift up one knee then the other. 20 more. 3, I can keep the knee straight and just take the hips, so this is better. 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest it. Now, I'm going to take this little sucker here. It's going to come along the bottom of my feet. So, from here, it comes right along the bottom of your feet. Okay? Now, I can do this movement from sitting. All right, so you can plant one foot down and lift up the other. You can also, if it works, if I need to use a chair for stability, I will. Rotate the shoulders back, lift and lower. 1. If this is too much, 2, work the balance. 3, 4, 5. As much as I can. I've got the quad working, but I'm trying to bring this into that core. 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax it. And all we're gonna do is switch feet. 1, 2, 3. If I can lift this knee as high as my hip, I'm accessing that core. If it doesn't work and I come to here, that's great. I'm still working my quadriceps. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Now I'm going to come down to the ground and keep the resistance bands on my feet. So very carefully, I'm going to come down to the ground. If I need to take the band off, that's fine. Now, from here, you guys, this move is similar to that one that we just did, because I'm pushing and lengthening. So it's the same move, but I can access here a rotation and get my obliques activated. So I'm going to keep my head in one space, relax the head and the hands, pull the right knee in as the left extends, and pull the right as the left extends. So 1, 2. Now you've got your quads, you've got your core, you've got the obliques, you're lengthening through that leg. Do not come through your elbow, come through your shoulder. 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, 1 more, and 1. Give that a rest, you guys. Nice job. Now we're just going to stick to the one side. I do not have to have resistance to do this. I'm going to go ahead from here, push. 1, 2, 3. Lengthen, contract the quadricep. Keep that left knee pulled in. 4 more. 3, and 2. 1 more time. Rest it up, you guys. All we're going to do is switch to the other side. Isolate. 1, 2, 3. Pull the belly button in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more time. And rest it, you guys. I want you to take off the resistance band for a moment. And we're going to come to that number 4 stretch. So I'm going to cross from here, keep that knee pushed away, open up my arms and lift. Now I want you to take a great big breath in here, you guys. If it doesn't work to lift up your foot, you drop it and you try to push that knee down as much as you can. If that doesn't work, you lengthen your leg. All right, so from here, I'm going to cross at my knees, grab onto the ankles, and add a little bit of a rotation side to side. Take a nice inhale, take a nice exhale. And then from here, cross to the other side. Push the knee away. Take that nice deep breath in, you guys. Push, and from here, if it works, lift it up, but keep that knee away. Take a great big breath in. Remember, it doesn't work, I can come down to the floor. I'm going to cross at my knee and scissor stretch, gentle rotation. Inhale, exhale, open to the T and drop the knee across. Now I'm going to go a little bit over, you guys, because I was about 10 minutes late to start. So you are welcome to sign off if you need to, but I encourage you to stay if you can. So take that nice deep breath in from here. Inhale and exhale. Back up. Draw the knees in and imprint your spine. If I can grab behind the knees, I will. If I need to come to the front. I still don't want to have a lot of extra space here under my back. I want to pull that belly button in. Inhale and exhale. So we're gonna go ahead and work the abs a little bit with resistance, you guys. So from here, I'm gonna roll over to my side, push myself up, and take my big resistance band here, and it's gonna come around the bottom of my feet and in the center. So from here, okay? Now, I wanna work my posture, I wanna work the strength of my arms, and I wanna work my abs. So, if I have a little yoga ball or a pillow, I can just take it underneath here. Coming back and forth doesn't work for me. Shoulders back, belly button in. The further I can lean back, the more I'm accessing my core right here, and I can pull back 10 times right here. I can sit up straight and squeeze the scapula, work on that posture. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Now pull that belly button super tight, you guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Let that go. Now, if I can come backwards, I'm going to. If it does not work, I can stay right where I'm at, right where I'm at. And then instead, if I want to, I can switch to a straight arm lift. If I can come backwards here, what I'm going to do is keep the X in the band, roll my shoulders back, make sure there's nothing behind me, and I'm going to open, come up, and squeeze. Open, come up, and squeeze. Now from here, I do not want to shrug my shoulders. I want to keep my belly button pulled in nice and tight. So I'm still accessing here, you guys, that glute minimus right along the side. Push and squeeze. My legs just don't want anything to do with it. I just focus on that straight arm lift without shrugging my shoulders. 3 more. 2 more. Now 1 more time, you guys. I'm going to stay right here and pulse. 1, 2, 3. Posture tall. 5, 6. Maybe my legs have had it. My head flexors need a break. I'll straighten my legs. 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to keep my legs straight here, contract the quadriceps, and glue the hamstrings right along the bottom. If I want to work on my flexibility, I can hinge forward just a smidge here and not worry about doing the rest of the movement, or I could come right here and row in one side and row in the other and still work my flexibility. Now, what I want you to do from here is I'm going to hold the resistance band ideally in the same space. My arms are going to be working, my shoulders from here are elevated, but they're not shrugged. I'm going to go ahead from here and roll down. I'm going to tuck my chin slightly and come down vertebrae by vertebrae. And then what I'm going to do from here is make sure that I'm not going to hurt myself. And I'm going to contract the quadriceps as I lift myself up. Now I'm going to show you the way I would like you to do it, and then I'll show you the way if you need to do it. I'm going to hold the arms in the same space, peel myself off, and lift. Now, I understand that doesn't always work. So, if need be, and I want to try this, I can anchor my feet underneath the couch or something, or I can walk my hands up and help me. Okay, so you guys decide. If I can, I'm going to rise right here like a Dracula. Big breath in, ready? Lift. 1. Inhale back, lengthen the legs. Exhale. And lift. Inhale down. Exhale up. If you need to, use the arms to help you. Doesn't work, try halfway and lift. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. So the arms naturally bend by the time I come to the top. They'll lengthen out and then they'll squeeze right up. 1 more time now. Inhale and exhale. Now, rotate as much as you can and pull right back in that row. I can stay right here, nice and straight, or I can engage the oblique. And 1, switch, and 2, 3, and 4. Exhale 5, exhale 6, and 7, and 8. I'm trying to wrap the elbow right around my back. 9. One more time, both sides. Now I'm just going to stick to the right. 1. I can lengthen my legs completely straight here, bend my knees, and rotate more into it. Make sure that the entire upper body comes with the movement. 3, 2, and 1. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic job, you guys. I'm going to take the resistance band out of it, and I'm going to come over from here and walk my knees out as far as I can, and I'm going to come to a puppy pose. Now I want to reach my arms out as far as I can. I'm not shrugging the shoulders. I'm going to relax from here as high as I can keep my hips lifted, but as far as my fingertips can reach in front of me. If this is not comfortable, I use a chair here, and I can come like this, or I stand up, you guys. Now from here, I'm going to push back to a downward facing dog. Now I want to open up the legs and create as much space as I can here. So I'm going to take a nice inhale and a big exhale. And I'm going to open up here through my right leg. So this is that attitude kick where I have my knee bent. I'm going to look underneath that armpit, lengthen through my left and draw the heel down. Big breath in. And then lengthen and switch other side. Bend the knee. Open attitude and look underneath that arm. Inhale. Exhale. Back down. Okay, so we have one more, and then we're going to do just a little bout of cardio to finish. If you can stay on, if not, no worries, you guys. I'm going to go ahead from here and step those suckers in one more time. Now, I do not need to use the resistance band to do this. If just coming forward and back, I can work on my forward bend and lengthen those legs and contract those quadriceps. If I can from here, I'm going to keep my back nice and straight, my belly button in, and just come halfway up. Now I'm going to keep the energy in your heels. I'm going to show you a way that you can add a modification. If this band doesn't work, I would go into my big band. Okay? And then from here, I could come up and down like so, and just come halfway. But using that tiny resistance band, I'm only going to be able to come up halfway. So I have to keep my posture super tall, my belly button pulled in. Let's do 10 more, 10. 9, I'm accessing up the hamstring into that glute, you guys, so really squeeze it. 5 and 4, pull the belly button tight. 3 and 2, you can do it one more time. And 1. Let that go. Fantastic job. Now, you have your chair. You always have a way to modify. So what we're going to do first, you guys, 20 mountain climbers. If it doesn't work, I can work on that flexibility and still continue to create that space in the body. I'm going to go ahead from here and draw the knees in. 1, I can do this from the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me 10 more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Give it a quick little rest. Keep your heart higher than your hips. Big breath in. I'm going to come back down again. Now, abs in. Jack it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your neck in control. 8, 9, 10. Settle back up. Roll back. Now, one option. I'm going to go ahead from here. 3-time knee pull with the left. 1, 2, 3, jack. 3, 2, 1. Knee pull left. 2, 3, reset, jack. And here we go, knee pull. And jack. Knee pull. Keep that same foot leading. One more time with the right. 1, 2, 3. Jack it out. Now the left. Knee pull. 1, 2, 3. Open. Take a break when you need it. Reset. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You got this. 1, 2. Open. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. And open. One more time, you guys. 1, 2, and 3. Open. 1, 2, 3. Step it up. Fantastic. Reach for the sky. Spread your wings. Open up your legs here. Come to a lateral lunge. So just a tiny bend in that knee. Come over the top here. Take a nice deep breath in. Lengthen through that back leg. Lengthen that front leg. Follow down. You're still keeping your heart high. You're not letting it collapse. Big breath in. Push it back up. Bend the knee. Nice deep breath in. Create as much space as you can. Inhale and exhale. Lengthen. Open up that leg. Keep that heart high. Now, nice deep breath, you guys. Open up. And now I'm going to rotate to the side as much as I can. So my legs are still facing forward. I'm rotating to the side. Reach the arms back. Other side. Try to keep if you can. If it doesn't work, you walk your feet in closer. Take a nice deep breath in. I can rotate them interlace. I can keep the arms open. Back to that center. Now follow down the leg. Crown of the head. Now I'm going to open up here just a little bit, you guys, and create a little bit of space by pulling this knee in. If it doesn't work, I would take that knee right here and open. So I'm going to go ahead, find that center of balance and open up my quadricep. Hold on to the chair. Find a way to create that space. If you need to bring your foot up, nice inhale. Switch to the other side. Pull back. Reach tall. Inhale. Exhale. Come back open one more time. Follow it down, you guys. Create as much space in your back as you can. Take a nice inhale. Interlace at your elbows. And create a nice big circle. 1, 2, and 3. Now rewind it. 1, 2, 3. Soften the knees and push back up. Take a nice deep breath in, you guys. Reach for the sky. Spread the wings. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more big breath, you guys. Go ahead from here and draw the energy right down to the heart center. And gently bow your head.